Welcome back to another episode of Cactus Plays Asagao Academy. My name is Bobby.
I'm Kevandre.
And last time, Gerard finished showing us around the campus. We met Creepy Closet Thing.
Yeah, the guy was in the closet.
Right. And we went in the closet too, but then he was gone. So now I'm sad, and I want to figure out what the fuck happened there. Gerard got made fun of for collecting My Little Kitty figurines.
Yeah, by an Italian.
By an Italian for some fucking reason. And then we had this emotional moment with Hana and her dad and how she has a 4DS but no games.
Right.
And there's a game tournament coming up along with Jared's modeling thing.
Right.
So lots of stuff going on.
PBG and John have a radio show.
Yes.
It's all very exciting.
PB and J.
I would have really liked to hear that radio show.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. That sounds like it would be pretty fun.
All of it?
Yeah.
It'll never happen now.
They're friends again. So, whatever. Now I glanced at the machine, hidden back from behind my desk lamp. Maya watched me carefully. Well, you never know what could happen.
What? What do you mean?
Maya giggled. Nothing at all. But just got back, so I've got work to do.
Okay, so whoever the voice actress is that just did Maya's giggle, damn do I love your giggle. Top notch to you.
Yeah.
Right? Because a lot of people have very nice laughs. Some are interesting laughs. But every now and again you get that just really nice little giggle going on.
Right. I seem to recall Maya's laughing was different.
Right. Yours, your laugh was different. That was
a good one.
That was your personal shit. Work, right?
I think it's work. Right!
I have no idea what the fuck she's saying.
Because she said that she's going to get to work. And then she's remembering that she had to work.
Oh.
You're a goober. This wasn't very long ago.
Yeah.
PBG and I still had that project due, and we hadn't met to discuss it at all. He said he had it under control, about magnolias, I assume. But I should probably make a backup plan, just in case. I almost said cupcake plan.
That would have been better.
It would have been. We didn't do our project, but I made cupcakes.
I know some teachers who would that would work.
Yeah. It wasn't that I didn't trust him. It was just that, okay, I didn't trust him. Sighing, I worked a kink out of my shoulder. I winked when I said kink, by the way.
Right?
It looked like it would be a long night.
Hey, don't kink shame, Hana.
Ugh. What was that noise? Stop it, please. Stop drumming on the top of my coffin.
Nevermore!
Yeah.
I'm coming.
Nice.
Yeah, that's what I said. Who on earth would do this so early?
So early in the morning. In fact, it wasn't even light out.
We're at work when there isn't even light out.
That's
Hana,
true.
You gotta get better.
She's a teenager. They're not used to that sort of thing. I quietly padded over to the door. Maya shifted in her bed.
I mean, I was.
I mean, I was too.
Yeah.
I like to be at school early.
No, I would stay up until the sun comes up and goes, okay, now it's time for bed.
You're a fool.
Hey, nighttime, best time. What? What the fuck is this?
It's about time! I don't know how I feel about this, though.
I don't know what's going on. Who?
Oh, honey. She pushed past me and swept into the room. Flipping on the light switch, Paul and Nick followed after him.
Hana, I feel just terrible for ruining your uniform. Sincerely, we owe you an apology and a clean uniform.
Look, man. We're already over that, man.
I'm not so good at that kind of thing, so I brought a friend to help me.
Josh pulled open my drawer and tossed out clothes left and right.
Oh my god, stop! That's my underwear, what's wrong with you?
I ran to him and grabbed his arm, trying to pull him away. These panties are so cute, they're perfect for you.
What the fuck? Get away from there!
Where's your uniform? I don't remember what the voices are.
I don't remember.
God damn it. I ducked below Josh and pulled open a drawer, pulling out the sticky fabric.
Here, take it.
I threw it at Josh's face, but he caught it with ease. This is no problem. I promise I'll have this cleaned in no time. Girls? He snapped.
Oh shit.
Half the universe died.
Alright.
Follow me! Paul, Nick, and Josh swept from my room, but they didn't head towards the hall exit. Instead, they turned left, heading deeper into the dormitory. I didn't have a good feeling about this. I stepped into my slippers and ran into the hallway, just in time to see the door to the girls' bathroom close.
Oh shit. Oh no.
Ah! What are you doing in here? I don't remember Mimi's voice either.
If I see the picture, I might be able to help, but probably not.
I sprinted to the bathroom door, but before I could get there, Paul and Nick slammed into the wall across from the door. Men like you are the worst!
Whoa!
No, this was all a misunderstanding. Please.
I'm sure it was!
No, Mimi, it really was. Wait a second. Where's the other, person who was with them?
She's doing something with a uniform in the sink. Mimi tossed her head with a sniff and headed back to the bathroom.
She actually thinks Josh is a girl?
That was an extended laugh. She wouldn't be the first.
Josh himself believes he's a girl. That wig is magical.
I think you guys need some help also.
Yeah,
Take Hana with you and go to see a therapist.
right? You guys need to talk this stuff out. Well, stay out of the girls' bathroom. It's not exactly going to help your platform if word gets around that you're a pervert.
A shadow fell over Paul's face. I sighed.
Don't worry, I'll talk to Mimi. Go back to the boys' dorm.
All right.
Thank you so much, Hana. Yeah.
I watched them scamper away, then headed into the bathroom.
Has Josh actually worn a wig on school?
I don't know.
We need to look it up and find it.
Yeah, there must be something with this.
Hopefully, if we can find it,
I haven't watched nearly enough. Continue.
Hopefully, if we can find it, a quick Google search, we can put it right here in the video, just so
Yes.
you guys can see the real life version. Probably not real though. So, anyways, hey Joshua, Lena. You and I should probably get going.
I rounded the corner and found him doing Mimi's hair.
What the fuck?
In a second, Hana. I've just got to finish this. Hana, have you met Joshua Lena? She's so good with hair, and look, she even got the stain out of this shirt. Mimi held up my uniform.
Really?
Thank goodness. Thank you so much.
It's no problem, honey.
I guess I'll let you finish. Mimi, you won't tell anyone about Paul and Nick coming into the bathroom, will you?
Why wouldn't I?
Oh, look at that bitch. Well, as class representatives, they were just trying to help Joshua Lena get her bearings, and they were showing her where the bathroom was. I should have been the one to show her, but I was asleep and they didn't want to wake me up.
Oh, well, I guess that's fine then.
Thank you.
I stood staring at them, unsure of what to do next.
Yeah, I would be unsure of what to do next.
Do you mind? I need to concentrate to finish this.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I went back to my room. Life at Asagao never got easier, did it? No, I don't think it does.
No.
Mai was still asleep when I got back. There was no way I was going back to bed, so I changed into my uniform, grabbed my bag, and went to class early.
I did not expect any of this going into this game.
My plan was to get started on the project Miss Shizuka gave us. As sincere as PBG was, I wasn't quite sure he'd hold up to his end of the bargain. I stepped into the classroom and went to my seat, throwing my bag against my desk. A small snap came from across the room, and half the universe died. Every time there's a snap.
Yeah.
Shane was at his desk, giving me a look. Do you mind? I'm trying to work.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I looked to the door. It was too late to leave, but I didn't want to get stuck by myself with a guy who clearly hated me. I sat down at my desk and looked at my hands. This is the quietest place I can find in the mornings.
Really?
Not the library?
Shane shook his head.
I see. I'll try not to bother you.
He shook his head again. You're fine. Do whatever. Okay. It'd be awkward if I just sat there like that.
So, I know I'm fine, but what are you working on?
Shane looked at me, and for a moment I thought he wasn't going to answer. Then he waved me over. I cross the room to his desk and look over his shoulder. Several sheets of paper with lightly sketched outlines lay in front of them. It looked like they were for comics?
You draw comics?
Yeah.
What about?
He shrugged. Whatever. He said with a touch of finality, so I skipped to another topic.
Do you mind if I ask where you're from?
Shane gave me a heavy sigh. Could you not tell by my accent? I'm from England. This is my second year.
Oh, but which part of England?
Doesn't matter.
There's a few bits of it.
He continued to draw, etching in the lines of a British flag above what looked to be a government building.
Do you miss it?
He finished shading a line before responding. I guess. My whole family is there.
You're by yourself? Why did you come here?
Class will start soon. Don't you have something to work on? Ouch.
Yeah, damn, Shane.
Taking the hint, I went back to my desk. Suddenly, the door slammed open.
Hey!
Hey! Look, we got here early!
Wonderful.
Oh, Hana! Shane! Looks like it's just the four of us. We should stir up some trouble. That sounds like something JonTron would say.
That does sound like that, yeah.
Yeah. Trouble? Lance... Jesus Christ. Okay. Let's plant an egg on Miss Shizuka's chair, eh? I bet she'd think it was hilarious.
No.
Yeah, thank you, Shane.
Yeah. Come on. I bet I could find an exploding bird or two to dive bomb us during class.
No.
What the fuck? I bet you could probably bake her a cake? Filled with knives! What the fuck,
That's
John?
Bobby's kind of cake.
Yeah.
Really?
The heck is wrong with you? Shane was more than an ocean away from his family and friends. I was only 2 hours away from my dad, yet I missed him so much. Was Shane homesick at all? Soon other students filled the room, and Mai joined me at my desk, asking why I abandoned her. I filled her in on the situation. She had a good laugh, but as the clock ticked closer to class time, I felt like something was missing. Eventually I realized what it was. PBG wasn't in class yet.
Okay.
The bell rang. Miss Shizuka came in and class began, but still he was nowhere to be found. Where was he?
The real problem that causes grinding to be necessary in RPGs, if you ask me, is that the whole system is flawed.
I agree.
No.
Bobby's all about grinding in games. He doesn't like the actual game itself.
That's right. I will grind until I can beat the final boss, and I'm like, alright, I'm good.
Yeah, then he just quits and he never fucking finishes the goddamn game.
Yeah, it's great. Shut the fuck up.
Miss Shizuka's on a tangent again. She must have gotten stood up. Class was nearly over and PBG still hadn't shown. I was worried, but no one else seemed to care.
That kid always misses class.
Still, what if he was sick? Why didn't anyone care? At the sound of the bell, Miss Shizuka jumped.
Well, turn in a 2-page reflection on why the human species as a whole has the emotional range of a teaspoon. Due tomorrow.
Thanks, Hermione. She definitely got stood up.
I love that face for my... Miss Shizuka?
I stood and dashed to her desk.
Yes, Hana? PBG wasn't in class today, and I can take his notes to him if you need. Oh crap, that was the way wrong voice. Oh, Hana, you're a godsend.
Miss Shizuka's eyes watered. She leaned over her desk and pulled me into a hug.
It's wonderful to see our youth have hope. Hana.
She pulled away and stared into my eyes.
Don't give up on love. You're young. If PBG is the one you want, you have my blessing. Here, take these papers.
Were we competing with you for him?
I guess.
Like, damn, Miss Shizuka.
Good for her.
Cougar mode.
Yeah.
She shoved the handouts from today's class into my hands and gathered her things.
So long as you wait till he's 18.
Yeah,
go for
they're
it.
teenagers, so maybe let's not go Mary Kay Letourneau here. But
yeah, you gotta wait till 18.
yeah,
Then it's fine.
it's not really fine then, but
Then it's
less bad.
yeah. Bless your heart.
She left the room crying because she got stood up by PBG.
PBG's a heartbreaker, man.
Ha! Poor thing. She must have really liked this one.
Does this happen often?
Often enough. So you're taking that to PBG?
Yeah. But now that I think of it, I don't know his room number.
402.
No, how?
Don't worry about it. It's next to Jared's room, so of course I'd notice him leaving in the mornings.
Oh! You stalkery bitch!
What you saying there, Mike?
Aha!
I've got tryouts, so I won't be able to go with you. Good luck, though. I'm sure he'll be happy to see you.
I told you, I don't think he feels that way.
Before I could say anything more, she left the room.
400, 401, 402. Here it is.
I paused in front of his door, my heart in my throat. That's a bad place for that.
Yeah, you should not put it there.
I suddenly felt horribly stupid about bringing this to him. It wasn't like he would even look at it. He said himself that he hated school.
That's fair.
But what if he was dying in there? John went to the drama club. He wouldn't be back for a few hours. Sucking it up, I knocked on the door. Who is it?
It's Hana. I brought you some notes from...
The door swung open before I could finish my sentence. PBG beamed down at me.
Hana.
Hana, hi!
Hey.
Hi.
Come in, come in!
Thanks.
Nice. I stepped into a messy room. It's not messy at all. What the fuck is wrong with you? Posters lined the walls, and small Harvest Noon plushies were piled up on one of the beds.
Is that the little, duck hunt?
Yes, that is the Duck Hunt background, yes.
Okay.
Which I assume to be PBG's, and yes, it is. They are PBG's. He fucking loves Harvest Moon.
Oh, okay.
A TV was on in the center of the room. Turby twinkled happily from the pause menu. God damn it.
You were playing games?
Quit playing games with my heart, PBG. Huh? Oh yeah. PBG closed the door behind me. I didn't feel like going to class today, so I thought I'd stay in and do some work.
Work?
Well, we do have a tournament coming up, so this kind of counts.
I brought you the stuff we went over in class.
Oh, thank you. Yeet! He just throws in the trash can. He took the papers out of my hands and set them on the desk next to a small stack of manga.
I'm glad you're feeling well.
Were you worried that I was sick? Sorry. But that's adorable, so I'm kind of happy about it.
What?
What?
Do you want to hang out? We have to work on our project at some point anyways, right?
Well, I didn't really have anything else planned.
Great!
Okay.
He plopped into a beanbag and slapped a pillow down next to him. Do you want to play?
No, I'm not too good at games. I think I'll just watch.
Okay then. He unpaused the game. Turby sprinted across the screen, shooting fireballs from his mouth. PBG and I didn't talk much. Instead, I commented on the game and laughed at him when he died. Before I knew it, the sun was setting and I had to leave. You're welcome back anytime. Actually, we're having a Stomping Sisters tournament in 2 days. You can come if you want.
Stomping
Really?
Sisters? Really?
Yeah.
Sure.
See ya.
Awesome! It'll be at noon in this room. I'll see you there. I left the dorm and stepped out into the fading sunlight. The air was warm, filled with the smell of freshly cut grass. I couldn't put my finger on it, but something about being around PBG was comforting. Shaking my head, I went back to the dorms.
Hey.
Hey, Mai, how did tryouts...
Hana! Close your eyes, don't move! Before I could flip on the light switch, something warm collided with me, and my eyes were covered.
What's going on?
Stop squirming, you'll ruin it!
Ruin what?
I thought she was naked, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that...
Just follow my lead, okay?
She was with a boy.
Mai guided me through the room, telling me where to step. Down! She put her hand on my back and folded me in half, inching me into something that felt like I had a roof. Almost done.
What exactly is going on?
Yay!
And ta-da! I gasped. A little love nest?
Oh, yeah. Mai, what is this? Is this love?
Yeah, it is. It looks like it. What does it look like? It's a Pillowfort. I've been looking forward to this for ages. Tryouts already happened. I made the team easy. I left early because I wanted to set this up for you.
For me?
Well, for us.
Oh, yeah?
You've been such a good friend to me, Hana. I'm so glad we get to be roommates.
Why can we not seduce Mai? This is
I
so
know,
unfair.
it's rude. I wanted to do something for you to make you feel more at home.
She is clearly the best friend of the group.
Yeah.
I mean, and they always say go for your best friend.
Always?
Always.
Look, man, this is why we should probably have a camera for our Let's Plays.
Yeah, maybe.
But now you'll never know what we just did.
Right.
You'll just have to assume.
And it's great. But yeah, we're too ugly for cameras, so let's be real.
That is true. Well, half of us. Which half? Find out at 12. I've seen how panicked you can get being around school. I don't know what'll happen in your life, but Asagao is your fresh start, right? You've got me and you've got this school. And normal boots, too. That's how I feel every day. If you're up for it, this can be your new life. You don't ever have to look back. And now is when we can play.
Oh, yeah? Mai.
Yeah!
Yes, I knew it! I totally knew you were going to cry.
Perfect.
I guess this means I was successful. Ah, Mai, you've done it again.
I like her little, perfection thing. That was nice. Just Mai.
Also this face.
Yes. I love that face.
I slammed her into a hug.
Against a wall?
Whoa, be careful! You don't want to break it. This took me forever!
Mai, I was bullied at my old school. That's why I came here. And it was only because my dad gave up everything to afford it. I thought you wouldn't like me, and I'd have a hard time trusting people. But if you wanted to, I think we could be best friends?
Oh, she's adorable.
Oh no.
Oh god, now I'm gonna cry.
Yay!
Yes, let's be friends. I'm so happy.
Me too. Together, we're unstoppable. We alive, damn it.
That's not the song.
I don't care.
I'll say.
Let's hook you and Jared up. Oh,
Girl,
shit.
What? I can't even speak to him without I can't even speak to him without self-destructing. Or talking.
It's fine. There's no way he couldn't fall for you.
Oh yeah? And no one's caught your eye yet?
I'm a Satch girl, bitch. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna stick with that instead of the huh. I like my line better.
I'd say there's more than a few suitors on your horizon. Aren't you gonna give it a shot? Me? Dating? My eyes shifted across the fort Mai made, the stuffed rabbit sitting on my bed, the window with the view of Asagao's manicured lawn. My life changed so much, so quickly.
You know, maybe I could.
That girl, get some fucking confidence in you.
Yeah.
Yeah!
Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
I'm just now seeing the poster in the back, the Obsession Alvin Stein.
Alvin's. Well, I prepared some activities for us to do. Look. She pulled out a tablet and opened an app. We're going to marathon you through Vavatar. The last Airbender, I assume?
I don't know.
Too late! She pressed play. As evening faded into night, we huddled in the blanket fort, watching episode after episode and messing with each other.
Oh, yeah?
Happier than I'd been for a long time, I rested my head on Mai's shoulder.
Oh, yeah?
Before I knew it, I'd fallen asleep. Not during
Aw.
Vavatar. Well, maybe the first season, that's fine.
Yeah, okay. As great as it is, it does have some slow bits.
Yeah. As usual, the next day Mai and I got to school early, still poking fun at each other for our moment the night before. But as we approached Poppy Hall, I noticed something felt different. As a palpable tension hung in the air. It was almost humid. Man, what is up with everyone?
I don't know.
Thanks, Hana. Is there a test today?
Not that I know of. But as we entered the building and turned the corner, it suddenly made sense. Jared and Paul were arguing amidst a large crowd, spit flying from their mouths, while Nick and Josh walked along the hallway, pasting posters of Paul's face over Jared's modeling shots. Rude. There's plenty of open spaces, asshole.
Yeah. I thought I told you to stop and take those posters down.
No, what's wrong with you? These walls are for everyone's space. They don't have to listen to you. And you should know that this campaign is way more important than your little fashion show.
No.
But mine were here first. Lay off them. This is between you and me, Jared. Leave them out of it. You've been taking up all the wall space with your show. Oh no, wait. Fuck. I keep on fucking up who's talking who because they don't go back and forth. Okay. You've been taking up all the wall space with your show. The student elections are much more important. It's our government. The student government doesn't even do anything.
Yeah, that's true.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. As current president, I can say with full knowledge and proper authority that the student government does a ton for this school. You don't even know, bitch. You don't even know.
Who's fucking using the goddamn dubstep gun, I swear. Jesus.
What is the student government actually...
She wasn't with me anymore. She'd pried herself between Jared and Paul and was pushing them apart. I ran forward to help her.
You guys should stop.
Hana.
You have to
Yes.
say Hana twice at the same time.
Yeah, I'll get right. Thankfully, they did it for me.
That's true.
So, skip.
I flinched.
Sorry, Hana. I didn't mean to yell. We want your opinion on something. You're a regular student. A new student. You're uninvolved. Which do you think is more important? Our student government or the fashion show?
Fashion show.
Fuck. Look, I don't want to get locked into Jared's route, though. So this is, I think we should stay neutral here.
Okay.
I don't want to choose between them because I'm afraid it's going to lock us into one of their routes.
Fair enough.
I don't know when that happens in this game,
I don't
though.
either.
It seems pretty early to lock into a route when we haven't had options for everybody.
Right, and we're still just in chapter 1, right? So.
This one probably doesn't matter, but I'm still going to go with don't want to choose because I'm a Satch girl.
They both let out a heavy sigh.
That doesn't help us.
It was amazing they even cared what I thought. Hana's usually right about these things. You should listen to her. About these things? When has this happened before in this game, Mai?
Look, she
Like,
is our best friend.
She's just got our back, I get it.
Right.
She's just making shit up on the spur of the moment.
It's fine.
Mai patted me on the back and I jumped. I forgot she was there.
She's so forgettable.
Jared looked at Mai, raising an eyebrow.
Are you sure, Mai? Don't you have your own opinion?
Yeah, that's pretty fancy coming from a guy who didn't know her name yesterday.
Yeah, from Mr. Sparkles over there.
Why'd he bother to ask? Well, if I'm being honest, I care more about the fashion show. I go to the elections because I have to, but I go to the show because I want to. Plus, it raises a lot of money for the school.
Thank you.
He gestured dramatically at Mai, as if her opinion sealed the deal.
I imagine like a big stupid grin and a giant thumbs up. That's because we made it a fundraiser.
Ah, the 5-minute bell. Class was about to start. Jared nodded to us and walked away. Paul opened his mouth as if to say something more, but evidently thought better of it. He headed after Jared with Nick and Josh, thanking them for their help. Being a hero ahead of us, their classes would be on the next floor.
Sure, okay.
Mai began to follow them, but I gently pulled her arm. Our classroom was the other way.
Oh, Jared.
Oh, Jared! If you need any help with the show, I'm here! Her yell echoed through the emptying hallway. Jared, without looking back, raised a hand in acknowledgement.
Damn.
Mai covered her mouth and emitted a skull-piercing squeal. Yeah, I heard that. Wincing, I dragged her into the classroom. This isn't a classroom at all.
Well, that's right about 30 minutes.
Yeah,
for us, a
let's
little
call
less.
it here.
Okay.
Go ahead and do the old
So,
Save.
Right, lots of drama going on. Now we got student council elections and stuff.
Student council versus fashionistas.
I mean, Fashionista's gonna win, let's
Always.
be real. But yeah, let's go and do our shoutouts. I'll go ahead and start.
Okay.
one thing that I've recently got is a drawing tablet, a Huion thing, and I posted about it on our Twitter page because I'm learning how to draw with a computer now. This thing is really helping. One YouTube channel in particular got me a lot of stuff in through a program called Metabang, and the YouTube channel is called Life on the Canvas, and it's really great introductory courses on how to do stuff. She uploaded one today about how to add texture in the background so you can make it look like you draw wood or on canvas or whatever. And super simple, really easy. I like her presentation. Metabang isn't one of the big ones. It isn't like Photoshop, even though it has a lot of the same tools. It's more geared towards the manga anime kind of style of drawing, so it's a bit more specialized, which also means there's not as much of a support group out there. So finding her videos is really helping me learn that and adapt some of the tools through the other programs that I use and figuring out the limits. So just want to do a special shout out to Life on the Canvas.
Very fancy.
Yeah.
So I'm going to do a shout out to Shane Gill, who is Shane in this game. He's from Did You Know Gaming? I think he pulls most of that information himself. British guy, used to be pretty wide, but then he went through this big transformation. Now he's just this really buff dude, and he's roommates with First, which is cool, and they're both on Madness all the time. He's a cool guy. I like Shane. Follow him on Twitter and stuff, and I haven't regretted that yet. So yeah, shout outs to Shane. He doesn't talk a lot, I think, in this game, but I like him.
Yeah, he seems like a pretty cool dude.
Yes.
First post a whole lot more, but First reminds me of my old roommate, who I did not like, so I'm not as warm up to First.
I see.
Even though First seems like a perfectly cool dude.
He's a pretty cool guy.
Just that instinct of, you remind me of something, I will trust your other one more.
Yes.
I like Shane a whole lot because of that. It's really weird.
You're a strange lad.
Like, shut up.
Alright. But, okay, guys, we'll see you next time.
Thanks so much, guys.
Bye.